Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, you are welcome. My name is Anita Fon, and if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified each and every time I upload a new tutorial on my channel. If you're old member, you are welcome back. Thank you for coming back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you on how to sew this square neck corset top. So if you want to know how, I'll be going about it. Keep on watching. I already went ahead and cut my piece, and I added sewing allowance because when I was creating up this pattern I did not add it, and at the downer part I added 1 inch. Okay, I did both sew for the front and the back. The next thing I'm going to do is I'll go ahead now and notch the underbust. I'll be joining those two notches together, and I'm going to pick the center front. I'll be pinning it all to the side front. After doing so, I'll pick the side front. I'm going to pin that again. I'll do the same thing to the other side. Do the same thing, pinning the side front again with the side front. Once I'm done doing so, I'm going to move now to the back. I'm going to be pinning them up together according to the numbers. Then I will take it to the machine. I'm going to stitch that 1/2 inch away. After stitching, what I will do is to go ahead. I'll be pressing that up to lay everything flat. I went ahead and stitched that up, and I also pressed it up to lay it flat. I did the same thing to the front piece as well, as you can see. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is I'll go ahead to pin up the side center front with the side back like this. I'm going to be joining it up like this. I'll go ahead and pin that up. After pinning that up, what I will do is to go ahead. I will do the same thing up. After doing so, I'm going to take it to my machine. I'll be stitching it 1/2 inch away. When I'm done doing so, I'll go ahead and press it up to lay it flat as well. I'm done pinning that up. I went ahead to press it up to lay everything flat. As you can see, this is what it looks like. Alright. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to be creating up our boning casing. This way we'll be able to put our boning inside. Look at what I'm doing here. I'll take it up. I'm going to stitch 1/2 inch away. It's not even up to 1/2 inch. It's 0.25. When I'm done doing so, I will do the same thing over and over. This is what it looks like at the right side. Next thing we want to do now is we're going to go ahead we'll be cutting up our boning. You place it up, cutting it 1 inch shorter than what you have. For example, if what you have there is 20, you're going to cut it at a 19 inch. After doing so, I'm going to put it inside that boning casing like this, and I'm going to do the same thing over and over till I get to the other end. And I will also advise you to add up boning at your center. That's the center piece, that part at the center that does not have boning. Go ahead and create one. That way your top is going to be fit and straight. Nothing will be twisted. If you check mine, you will notice that it was kind of twisted at the downer part of that U. So for you to avoid that, you have to create a boning casing there and you put it there. That way everything will be straight. After doing so, I'm going to go ahead. I'll be placing right side of my lining facing right side of my main piece, and I'm going to go ahead. I'll be pinning that up. Taking my time pinning it up. You see the way I'm doing it. When I'm done pinning the top part, I'll also pin the downer part of it. I will take it to the machine. We're going to stitch it all the way around while leaving about 2 inches at the center back. That will be able to turn that up. And if you're wondering how many yards I use for this, I use I think it's 1 yard. Yeah, 1 yard, because the fabric I have was left over from something I did create sometimes backward. When I am done stitching, I will flip it to the right side. Now, what you're going to do is to go ahead and trim all the excess that you don't need and make sure that you notch those curvy corner there, all right? I'll go ahead now. I'll put my hand here on that 2 inch of a hole that I left, and I'll be turning that to the right side. After turning it to the right side, I will make sure that I remove all the angles out. After removing all the angles out, I'll go ahead and press everything to lay it flat. I've already pressed it up. As you can see, this is what it's looking like. It's very, very neat, both the inside and the outside. Right, see. The next thing we're going to do right now is I'm going to be folding 1/2 inch in the word here. I'll press that up, then I'll take the back piece. I'm going to place it all the same, making sure you're placing them all together facing each other. Look at what I'm doing here. You put it inside, then we'll pin that up. I'm going to go ahead and stitch it up. Make sure you put about 1/2 inch inward like this, making sure everything is straight and nice. Then I will go ahead and stitch that up. Then I'll add up my zipper and press this again. then I'll be done with this tutorial. So I hope you find it helpful. If you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, like, comment, and share. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you on my next DIY. Bye.